the young and the restless spoilers. In a rare, tense moment at Sharon's estate, an unexpected meeting was convened. Sharon had a single condition before she would offer her forgiveness to Lucy. For the first time in years, every family member and friend closely involved in the saga was summoned. Daniel, Heather, Lucy, Faith, Nick, and Mariah all received the message to attend an urgent gathering, each arriving precisely on time, driven by the weight of the occasion and the curiosity to finally discover Sharon's ultimatum. The air was thick with anticipation as everyone took their seats, exchanging nervous glances, particularly between Lucy and Faith, who had developed a close bond despite the chaotic web of family drama around them. As the room settled, all eyes were on Sharon. She stood in front of them, her demeanor calm, but beneath her composed exterior, there was a storm brewing. The tension mounted as everyone waited to hear what Sharon had to say, especially Lucy, who could feel that she was at the center of whatever was about to unfold. Finally, Sharon broke the silence. Her voice was steady but resolute. "I've made my decision," she said, letting the words hang in the air for a moment before continuing. "Cameron and I have agreed on something that involves Lucy and Faith." At the mention of her and Faith's name, Lucy instinctively straightened up, feeling a twinge of dread. Faith, sitting quietly beside her, gripped the armrest, her face turning pale. Sharon's gaze moved from Faith to Lucy, her eyes narrowing slightly as she spoke the words that would change everything. "If Lucy and Faith don't end their friendship, if they don't stay away from each other, there will be no forgiveness. I will not let Lucy get away with what she's done if she remains in Faith's life." A collective gasp rippled through the room. Faith looked utterly stunned, while Lucy's face twisted with disbelief and fury. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. Sharon was effectively demanding the destruction of her friendship with Faith, her best friend. The connection she shared with Faith was pure, something that had blossomed organically despite all the chaos and pain around them. Lucy's heart raced, and she felt a fire of anger rising within her. "This isn't fair," Lucy blurted out, standing abruptly. "You can't force this on us, Sharon. I haven't done anything wrong. Faith is my friend, my best friend. You have no right." But before Lucy could finish, Sharon interrupted. Her voice grew cold, sharper. "I have every right," Sharon spat. "You think your friendship with Faith is innocent, but you've been a disruption. I'm not going to let you ruin my family, Lucy. If you don't walk away, there will be consequences. Do you understand me?" Lucy stood frozen, fists clenched, her mind racing. She didn't know what Sharon was truly capable of, but the threat in her words was unmistakable. Despite her anger, she could feel the eyes of everyone in the room watching her, waiting to see how she would respond. Faith, her closest ally in all this, hadn't said a word yet, and Lucy's heart ached as she realized that her friend was caught in the middle. Before Lucy could react further, Daniel, her father, stepped in. He looked at Lucy with a mix of concern and sternness. "Lucy, maybe you should listen to Sharon," he said softly. "I know this is difficult, but it's important to keep the peace. Think about it. Do you really want to put Faith in a situation where her life is constantly complicated?" Heather, Lucy's mother, chimed in as well. "Your father is right. I don't like this any more than you do, but maybe for now it's best to just distance yourself from Faith. It's not worth the trouble this could cause." Lucy couldn't believe what she was hearing. Her own parents were siding with Sharon, encouraging her to give up her closest friend. She glanced at Faith, hoping for some sort of support, some signal that she wasn't alone in this. But Faith's expression was conflicted. She hesitated, then spoke quietly. "Lucy, maybe it's for the best. I just want my life to be stable, without all this drama," Faith said, her voice barely above a whisper. "You know I love you, but if this is what it takes for things to calm down, maybe we should just go our separate ways." Those words hit Lucy like a punch to the stomach. Her best friend, the one person she thought would stand by her no matter what, was choosing stability over their friendship. The betrayal stung deeply, and Lucy struggled to keep her composure. Nick, Faith's father, finally spoke up, trying to sound neutral. "We all want what's best for our kids," he said, looking at both Lucy and Faith. "Maybe taking a step back from each other will help things settle down for everyone. This isn't forever, just for now." But to Lucy, it might as well have been forever. Her anger bubbled over, and she couldn't hold it in any longer. She glared at Sharon with venom in her eyes.